Hi everyone, I welcome you to my first hair tutorial. I'm nervous actually, probably because I've had this thought of starting my own hair tutorial on YouTube or anything on social media you get, and I've been told by a few people, but the thing of will I be able to do it? But I'm so glad I actually started it today. You can see I started on plaiting my hair. Then I thought, let me just make a video and see how it goes. So this is the length of my hair as of today. I don't know if I can get a picture of how long my hair was before, but it definitely wasn't as long as it is now, you get. So I want to show you how I actually unplait my hair, because unplaiting your hair is a very critical stage when you are trying to maintain length. But there are some people that actually think their hair doesn't grow, but your hair grows. It does. The only issue comes in when your hair breaks more than it grows, or it breaks at the same extent at which your hair grows, just like that. As we all know, or as most of us know, because there was a time I didn't know that hair grows from the roots. I used to think it grew from the teeth. So hair grows from the roots. You need to reduce the amount of breakage you do to your hair. So for me, right now I'm not at home in my home country, so I use a hairspray. I use a hairspray right now, but when I was at home I used to use shea butter. So you beat the shea butter properly to make it as soft as hair cream, then you apply it to your hair before you start taking it out. But now I use a spray. I find a spray to be easy, it's easier, it's jet friendly, and yeah, it's nice. It's just fast. You get faster than you applying something, and you get. Okay, now let's go into it. Let me start from here. I just hope you see it clearly. So I've tried to tuck this in. It's not going in. Okay. Let me just get a hairpin to tuck it in. Very secure. So what I do is I take the strand of hair, I take the hairspray and spray just like that. You can see it's very fast. You get. I just want to lubricate the hair in order to reduce breakage. There's a bit of hairspray on my hand, so you make sure you take your time. And about taking your time, there was a time in the past that I actually used to hate plait and twist. I don't know if I mentioned earlier, but I actually plait my hair myself. Why did I used to hate it then? Because I felt like it took way long for me to unplait my hair when it's in twist. You get. And at some point I'm like, why should I waste 2 hours on plaiting my hair? Why should I waste an hour on plaiting my hair? Because I plaited twist. They look nice, but then I was like, nah, I don't want it anymore. But later on I just discovered you need to take your time when you're unplaiting your hair. And then when I was tired, I would just start cutting through, using anything in my hair just to plait it and be done with. But now I've just learned to take my time, even if it takes you all day. I don't mean you just be seated on your hair trying to plait all day. At least you take breaks, you do other things, then you come back to your hair later on. So I just decided sometimes just even sit down, you watch a movie, and you keep on unplaiting your hair. It's as simple as that, though it's not easy, but over time you get used to it. For me, I'm used to it. Okay, so let's go on. Okay. Yes, you take your time, please. You go in. You can see I'm not even using any tools, but it's not a problem if you decide to use a tool like a tailed comb to unplait. Just please make sure you take your time and you don't go in roughly with your hair. So you take your time. You can see I'm trying to do it properly and gently. I'm done with just one, just this one, just one. So the next step which I want you guys to see is the step of detangling your hair. So that one, for most people, they actually prefer to like unplait their hair fully before detangling. I hope you know what detangling is. It's like you trying to like remove the knots in your hair and you trying to separate the hair strands. For most people, for me it entails trying to remove the knots and also try to separate the hair strands. So when it comes to detangling, like I said earlier, some people actually prefer to like unplait their hair fully before detangling their hair, but for me I prefer to like detangle as I'm going. You get, so that when I'm done the hair looks like it's fully combed, whereas I didn't even comb my hair. It looks actually different from this. Some people would prefer to leave their hair like this, slay with it and all, but I want to show you the process of how I do mine. I feel like it's way easy doing it this way. So you take your hair, the strands, you try to separate the strands. You go in little by little. You try to separate. You take your time. So you can see there's a bit of knot here. You try to straighten it so that you separate. So you go in like that. You try to finger detangle your hair. You can section it if you want. So there's a knot here, so try to take your time with it. Okay, so I'm all done with this. You can see. So it looks like different from how it was before. I hope you can see. So this is how I take my time. I'm telling you, it takes me a long time, especially if it's this hairstyle. It takes me a long time to like unplait my hair, but still I know the goal I want to achieve, so I keep on doing it. And I think I'm actually used to doing this now, that when I'm even taking other people's hair out, I do this sometimes without even knowing. You get? I feel like that's the right way. Later on you would get used to it. And there is also a misconception. Some people, they feel like you need to use certain creams, you need to use certain things on your hair to like grow it massively. But I don't know if those things actually work, but this is the way, or one of the ways I actually manage growing my hair, which is to prevent a lot of breakage, a lot of damage to the hair. So I make sure to take time with my hair while unplaiting it. So moving over time, I'll show you some of the other things which I do. I want to take a break to unplait the rest of my hair off camera, so I'll show you. So at this point let me just show you what I've managed to unplait. I've reached that point where I'm tired, you get, I just want to take a nap, and hopefully I'll be done with this at night. Hi everyone, so I'm done with unplaiting my hair now. The main purpose of this video is actually to like enlighten you that a very good step, a very good step when you are trying to grow your hair is making sure you're patient while unplaiting. For this hairstyle, it was twist, so definitely twister. sometimes difficult to take out for me as compared to other hairstyles. Okay, not to locks actually. Locks are on another level. So you need to be very patient. I used the whole of the day, but not that I was on planting throughout the day. I was actually finding time to stand up, to cook, to do other things you get. But I made sure to like take my time. If I want to do other things, I'll stand up, do the things, and come back. So it's just to show you that you need to take your time when it comes to plaiting your hair. So let me pick this. Just show you the length I'm at. It's for the front hair, so I'm at here, and for the back one. Alright, thank you guys for watching my video.